Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Kristin with Mobile Mama Chiropractic, and today on the Doula Diaries, we are talking with April McMasters. So, thank you so much for being here with us. I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce yourself and tell us all about your business.
All right, thanks for having me. I appreciate it. I am April McMasters. I'm the owner of April's Doula Services. I offer labor and birth doula support, and I specialize in home births. I offer daytime and overnight postpartum support. Support looks different for every family. So during our consultation, we're going to dive into the needs of the family.
Awesome, I love that. I'm going to add a little banner down to bottom. All right, home birth. All right. So, why did you decide to become a doula?
So when my daughter Michaela, when she had her first baby, he came very fast. Unexpectedly, she had an unplanned home birth, and I had the privilege of catching him right there in our bathroom. So
That's beautiful.
that prompted my love for birth. Well, then when she had her third baby, she too came very fast, and I caught her in the back seat of my daughter's car. So, yeah. So
You've got
what are the odds that I would get to do it twice? So, those experiences gave me the love for all things birth. And Michaela also discovered her birth, her passion for birth, and in those same experiences. And that is what led her to pursue becoming a midwife. So we
yeah.
love that we can share our passions and do birth work together. So we're really excited about that.
Share a little bit about her being a midwife and what's going to be happening in a couple of months, or I mean, really right now. I've been seeing some stuff online, so tell us about that.
Yeah, so she is finishing up her training and everything, and she is taking birth starting October. She should be licensed by then, but until then, she is under the supervision of Carrie Glenn from Rooted Birth. Carrie has done an awesome job at mentoring Michaela through this, and so we're really excited. Once Michaela is a fully licensed midwife, she and I will be working together. I will be her assistant and in the births as well. So we're really excited about this new transition. So you may have seen some of the meet the team on the My
Yeah,
Barefoot Births website and Instagram.
that's such a fun story of mother and daughter and your experience catching your grandchildren and the different birth stories, and now being able to help other moms with their births. That's a
Yeah,
really awesome dynamic you guys have going.
we're so excited about it. It's something we've dreamed about for quite a while, and so we're excited that it's going to be coming to fruition soon.
Absolutely, it's not a short process.
No, no, it's not.
All right, so you touched on it a little bit, but tell us about specialty or additional services that you offer that people might not associate with a doula offering.
Sure. So, as I mentioned, I do birth doula, specializing in home births, but I also offer the daytime shifts for the postpartum. They're about supporting the family, so they have time to rest and can recover. I do feeding support, infant care, meal planning, or and meal prep. Actual cooking if they want some meals done, light housekeeping and laundry. So it really looks different for each family. So if they have some needs, or maybe they don't need me to fold their laundry, but who doesn't need that though? I'm really willing to pitch in wherever. It's about supporting that family. But then most recently, I've been doing a lot of night doula postpartum work, and I'm finding I love that so much more than I even thought I would. But that allows the families to get the rest, knowing that their baby is being cared for through the night, take care of all baby's needs, whether they're bottle fed or breastfed. Wake mom if baby needs to be fed. And the parents can rest knowing their baby's taken care of, and they can be all that they can be through the day. Especially a lot of them have toddlers at home that they're caring for during the day as well. So if they can get that rest at night, I can tend to the baby, and they can be their best.
That's funny that you say you're discovering that you love overnights. I'm sure those families that are using you for that also love that.
Yeah, they're like, "How do you do it? Aren't you tired?" I said, "You know what? It is much easier to do this now than when I was in their shoes because those are some dark times. They really are when you are have that lack of sleep and you're up every couple hours. I say I'm refreshed. I come here refreshed. I had 2 naps today, so unlike you chasing that toddler or just tending to baby's needs. So absolutely, I love it.
I think that's a cool service that you have because a lot of the doulas are probably like younger families also. So providing overnight support might be something they offer, but I don't know that it would be their favorite because they're going to go home to their little kids.
To
And
their little ones and chase them. Yeah.
since you're in a different phase of life and
Yeah.
the fact that you love doing it, that's super cool. And I think an asset to our community to have.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I also offer end of life doula support as well. So it
Okay.
really comes down to um, wanting to care and provide support for families. So that would include companion care for the individual that is facing end of life, or maybe even for the family members. I also, again, I do the cooking and cleaning, light housekeeping, laundry. So family members are really stretched, especially in that time when their loved one is facing end of life. And if I can pick up the slack, maybe the loved one wants to sit with their dying loved one. Then I can do the necessary things to kind of keep the household going or to run the errands. So it's really customizable for whatever their needs are. Legacy projects I work on, and in kind of will preparation, I can kind of help them, write things and get it to the appropriate, people to draw those up.
Nice. That's
Yeah,
really helpful. I know that's not really something people like to think about or really do plan or think about. So then when you're in that position, you need those resources to be
yeah,
able to help you take that stress.
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Tell us why you love doing what you do.
Service is my love language. Took me a long time to what is my purpose? What do I really love to do? And I have found that service is my love language. There's a quote I meant to grab it, and it says, "If you don't know what your purpose is, find out what your passion is, and that will be your purpose." And I love that quote. I wish I could tell you who said it. I think TD Jakes or somebody. I don't remember it. But what it is, I have always felt a passion to care for people, to support people. My whole life, I have found that I'm taking the supporting role. I'm taking care of the elderly or raising my own family. I had foster children. After the foster kids, after they left, they were placed with family members. So after they left, that's when I'm an empty nester and supporting family and loved one. If I can support other families, I love that. I want to be their support.
Awesome. And a very much needed time.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Tell us something fun about you.
Something fun. Um, well, my husband and I, we have pastored for 24 years. We've had the opportunity to live in, I think, I don't know, 8 or 9 different states. But we have settled here in the upstate. And through pastoring, I have always loved working with the youth. I always seem to find myself, they joke about I host a game night every month for church, and they never know what I'm going to have for them. The kids last week, they're like, "Oh boy, April, what are you doing with that duct tape?" So you never know.
That's so
Um,
funny.
I said, "Oh, you know me well." No, I didn't tape any of them up. But I find joy in everything I do. I mean, if you're not finding the joy, you need to find something else to do. Find another avenue. But I'm always up for an adventure. I've been parasailing. I've been zip lining through the rainforest of Costa Rica.
Oh, wow.
Most recently we took a 11-day backpacking trip through Europe. Our
Okay.
son is stationed over there, so we got to see 8 different countries in the 11 days. So that was a lot of fun.
It's a lot of
It was
ground to
crazy.
cover.
What's that?
That's a lot of ground to cover. It's almost a country per day.
Yeah, yeah. We walked, I'm thinking like 10 to 12 miles a day. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm I'm generally not that active, but I assured them I could do it for sure. So there was no way I was letting them down. It was great. It was an amazing experience. But I love cooking. I
Okay.
love cooking. If I can cook for people, that's amazing. But I don't like to bake. I really do not like to bake. I would rather scrub toilets than to bake. So that is that
Perfect.
much.
We'll get you for our cooking needs, but not baking.
No, no, don't ask me to bake. I can bake. I just don't love it.
Okay, that's okay. I'm sure there's plenty of people that love baking.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. What advice do you have for our audience?
My advice for the audience would be that don't listen to society when they say or make us feel like we need to walk in these trenches alone. So often we feel that way, that we can't ask for support because we should be doing it all on our own. But it's okay to get help. It's okay to have the support. It doesn't make us less of a parent if we're asking for support. Um, it's going to make us stronger. It's going to make us a better parent um, when you get the support that you need. We're meant to have a village, and I consider it a privilege to be a part of that.
Awesome. I love that.
Thanks.
All right. What events or offers do you have going on? How can our listeners connect with you, whether that be your website, social media, whatever it is you want to share?
Sure. So I am on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm not very good at it, but I do my best. At least you see me out there. But so we do have some events coming up. My doula business and my daughter's home birth midwifery practice, Barefoot Birth, are collaborating by hosting events for our community. So we do have a parenting class series coming up in Greenville. It's called Preparing to Care. And those topics are breastfeeding, newborn care, home remedies, and cloth diapering.
Okay.
And you can get the details and register at mybarefootbirth.com. And then for our Anderson mamas, we have a support group called the Mama Conversation. It's
Okay.
a safe space for moms to gather and support one another. And that group is open to moms preconception through the teenage years.
Okay.
So we'll cover lots of different conversations and meet the moms where they are and support them through that. Details for that are also on the website mybarefootbirth.com. So you can get that information as well.
Awesome. I will connect with you after this to make sure that I get all of those direct links correct, and then I'll post it in the comments on YouTube, and then I'll also share this on Facebook and make sure all of those links are there for everybody.
Sounds
Thank you
great.
so much for joining me.
Thank you, Dr. Kristin. It was so nice to see you, and good luck. I've been enjoying listening to the doula series. So
yes, I love it. I love it. If you know any other doulas that are interested, just tell them to reach out to me. I actually put together a Calendly sign up earlier, so that way I've been getting some messages, so that way people can just go in and pick the time that works for them. So if people ask you about it, they're more than welcome to reach out to me.
Okay,
or
great.
Get to this link and sign up. All doulas are welcome. I would love to interview everybody. So
sounds great. I've met a couple recently, some new doulas that I just love. So I will definitely pass the word.
I love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.